Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Juicebox. I am your host, the Radical Alex, and this is the one and only
co-host. I'm Shibbi. Hello, it is me, and it has been a very long time since we did this. Oh my goodness!
It has been.
I know you guys have been waiting in anticipation. Oh my goodness! Yes, definitely.
all 5 subscribers.
But we are so back, and holy shit, do we have a lot of fucking stories to tell you guys? Honestly, it's kind of funny because the last time we did this podcast, it honestly was like there's been like an evolution in L&J lore since then. Oh my goodness, the amount of stuff that has happened.
Yeah.
I don't even skip arc.
Yeah. High key, low key, kind of like a little time skip. How many months ago was it when we made the last episode? That was like right before Japan. That was in October.
Yeah.
October, yeah. So October, November, December. It's been 3 fucking months. And it's just.
When the fuck did we go to Japan? Dude, I don't even know.
We went in like.
Wait, it wasn't October.
Early September, end of October. End of September, early October. End of September, early October. So actually, almost like 4 months we've been fucking having. Oh my god, it has been a while. Okay,
Holy shit, yeah.
A lot has happened and changed. Specifically, I kind of want to go over. Technically, not even technically. This is the first new episode that has been uploaded on the new channel. If you're new or something, basically, we started this podcast kind of like experimentally, and it was going pretty well, but we were uploading them to my channel. And the more we got into it, we kind of were like, yeah, we should probably make a separate channel for this. And we, over the past couple months, re-uploaded all the episodes to this channel that this will be on. So this is the first new episode that's being uploaded to our new Late Night Juice channel, where I guess we'll upload not just podcast episodes, but anything we do in the group, or maybe we'll use
everything
it for streaming, just everything Late Night Juice. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, we can't wait to go over kind of everything that Late Night Juice gets over with this new channel. Obviously, we haven't really introduced it yet, but we'll be going over the events that we do. We'll be posting funny moments, but mainly, most likely, it will be definitely for this podcast. So stay tuned. And now that it is the new year, so much time skip, but now that it is the new year, we will definitely be doing Spotify. We definitely want to get this bitch on Spotify,
yes,
for sure. Somehow, some way, we're gonna find it out. We're gonna get it on every single podcast
platform.
Yeah. That's possible, yeah.
What is there also? There's
that's gonna be the next one.
Apple Podcasts or Apple Tunes, iTunes or something. Do people even use iTunes?
Yeah, as long as I think people use iTunes. We'll put it on anything that doesn't suck us dry of our money for rights and stuff.
Dude,
for now, this is the best place to do it, especially since you can literally watch it here. You can see us. Right, I don't think a lot of other places really let you do that. I'm not positive. I'm not sure.
Right.
I don't think Spotify and stuff has a media player.
As of now, I'm still editing our own episodes. So maybe in the future, if this ever got big enough and I got busy, might get an editor. But for now, I don't really do heavy editing. But sometimes I rarely do editing. So it is kind of nice to watch it. But I guess this is so far the only way to experience it. We don't have anything.
Maybe one day I'll edit a podcast episode. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe. So I wanna dive into the whole Japan trip finally, because I've had a lot of people that aren't close that are like, oh dude, I can't wait to hear about the Japan trip. I had one friend, our friend Raven actually. I remember right when we got back from Japan, they're like, ooh, I know you guys are about to talk about that Japan trip on the next podcast episode. I'm so ready. I was like, yeah, dude, totally. And it's been 3 fucking months. The dude's fucking shriveled up and starving, dude.
Oh my god, dude. I'm so sorry. It's been so long, I'm forgetting details already. Because actually, so much happened. It was a whole 2 weeks. A whole 2 weeks.
It was so long that I actually was ready to go at the end, even though I didn't want to. You know what I mean? It was
I was ready to go.
It was I was homesick, but that doesn't mean that we wanted to leave, because it was it was, dude, it was so fun. It was so fucking fun, and I was so sad when it was over. dude, I'm really trying to. You know what? Let's kind of go kind of in like a chronological order. So we
yeah.
we can do chronological.
I never even told you about like exactly what happened like when I showed up, right? Because you were there already. Yeah, you were there already. Yeah, you were there way before
I was
me.
the first one who got there, dude.
Yeah, it was me, Anthony, Mau, and Hadij that got there the latest. So everyone else, they landed like midday. But because we were weirdly enough, we were the fucking closest. But for some reason, we landed the latest. So everyone else landed like midday. We landed at what was it, 8 p.m. But we only got to the city at, I think it was 11 p.m. because goddamn, it is literally a Rubik's Cube trying to figure out the fucking train system in Japan. And it was our first time. So we immediately got lost. Immediately, first thing, it was pouring like torrential rainstorming like where we were. No. And we were like aura farming in the rain, and we were in like we took a train to the wrong area, and we were like in some suburban fuck ass neighborhood, and we were like, where are we? We have to go back to the airport and like take a different train. So we went back and then took the right train to where we had to go after figuring out how to use Suikas and all that, which so it shouldn't be difficult, but I guess we're stupid.
I think once you get the hang of it, it's like so fucking simple.
It was so fucking easy.
As long as your phone has service, because there's a one time we got lost with Mau, you, me, and Mau on like I think it was like one of the last nights it was my last night there before the day I had to leave, and we're trying to get to fucking, was it Shinjuku? And we're getting so fucking lost. We got lost in some bumfuck station. And like me and Mau would look at our phones. It said we're like super far, and then your phone was the only one that's actually updated with internet.
Oh,
you remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't even. I don't consider that lost. No. Like me, Anthony and Hadij, we all got like on the wrong train and we were on that train for like 20 minutes before it stopped, and we were like, dude, we are in the complete fucking wrong direction. Like, this does not go to where we need to go.
I remember that on the first night. I do remember that.
Yeah, because you were like, I can't wait to see Shibbi. Oh my god, because dude, this shit was hyped. This shit was like hyped. And he was like, oh my god, I can't wait to see Shibbi. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be there at 9 o'clock. I'll be there at 10:30. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna make it tonight. Like at the end, and then it was only like at I think 11:30. We pull up to Shinjuku, right? And we see the whole fucking place that we took the photo on at VR chat. Put that photo up that we took like in VR chat. We were gonna recreate it in real life, but we were fucking stupid and lazy and we were disorganized. But I that was the first thing I saw in Japan when I got off the train. I was like, dude, holy shit, I'm actually fucking in Japan, because it doesn't feel like it when you're in the airport.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, dude, I don't know what to do. Let's go to McDonald's and go get fucking food. We're hungry. So we go to Shinjuku McDonald's, and there, I think Anthony was like, oh my god, I'll tell them to come here. And me and Mama were like, no, don't tell them to come here. Do not tell them to come to the McDonald's. I am not meeting my best friend at a fucking goddamn Shinjuku McDonald's. And Anthony's like, it's too late. They're already coming. And I'm like, dude, please no. Dude, please tell me that's not actually happening.
I was like, fuck your feelings, dude. I was looking at the Life 360 because everyone in the group added each other on Life 360, so we all knew where each other were. And I'm like fucking getting my heart's fucking racing. I'm like, dude, I get to fucking meet everyone and fucking Shibbi. At the time, the group was you, Hadij, Anthony. I think, right? Yes. And then it was me, Azura, Oshi, and Blythe, I think. Yes.
Yep.
And then we went to you guys, and we found you at the McDonald's. And I was like, I knew which one it was you, because it's fucking blue hair bitch sticking out in Japan of all places.
I have blue hair and pink bangs, just like in-game, so. It was a bit of a giveaway.
I thought it was funny.
I knew which one was you because you told me you showed me what you look like. But the funny part was, right, I was like, for those that are watching, I'll use this as an example. I literally was like mid-bite of this like teriyaki like burger. I was like, I want to try one of the fucking weird like Japanese burgers. I got the goddamn teriyaki one. I went, and then I hear Anthony go, oh no, and I'm like, oh. and I look over my shoulder, and fucking like all 5 of them are just walking in a line, and I'm like, it's so over. It's so fucking over. Their first impression of me is me being a gluttonous ass bitch. And I'm like, oh, and I put my fucking burger down, and I'm like, okay. Oh god, what do I do? And I remember the first thing, right? Because I saw you in the back. You were the last one to walk in, most aura, right? The first thing I saw was these 2 white boys, and I'm like, I don't know which one's Blythe and which one's Azura. That was the one thing I couldn't figure out. Because Azura was always like, oh, it's gonna be so funny if he watches this. Azura was always like, oh dude, like I'm like really Asian, you'll be able to tell. I'm like, okay, sure. Dude, when he walked in, I saw these 2 white boys. They looked the exact same. I was like, dude, I know which one's. And I was like, Blythe. And I look at Azura, and Azura's like, I'm like, fuck. Immediately fucked it up. So yeah, then that's when I got everyone figured out. And then my first impression of Alex here, my baby boy, was, I was like, dude, I am not like eating this burger in front of like all these like newly like met people. Like I'm just, it's weird. It's freaking me out. So I go to Alex and I'm like, Alex, do you want this? And he's like, oh boy, do I? And he fucking eats the whole thing in like one bite.
Like 1 or 2 bites.
That was my first impression of you.
It was like, so good to meet you. And that was, I think that was truly the kickoff to the fucking trip, because you're over here like, oh dude, I can't be gluttonous in front of people. And I'm like, I'm about to show you what a good time is, dude. I'm about to show you, because the rest of the trip was me being so gluttonous that I started to piss you off at the end of that trip, dude. Oh my god, dude. You know what's funny?
This motherfucker.
Context prior to meeting you, I actually met up with Nacho, because I funny enough, the guy who always starts his events 15, 30 fucking minutes late, I can never be on time. I'm the fucking first one that arrived in Japan out of everyone in the whole group. My friend Nacho, who is IRL I went to college with, known him for 10 years, so happened to be going to Japan around the same time. So, I lost my train of thought. My college friend Nacho was also, I think he went like a week before we all got there, and then he was there like a week after we left. So he was there for like a whole month or something. So I like, he met up with me when I got there, before all you guys and stuff. I got my Suica, and he's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, I have fucking time to kill. You want to get food? He's like, fucking do it. And so we got like, went to some like random fucking udon restaurant, and it was because he was kind of in like the outskirts. So, but like, Tokyo trains, you just go wherever the fuck you want. And even if you're not in the city, dude, like there's just so much to fucking do. So we go to some like random udon ramen bar or some shit, like, and it was so fucking good. I was like, And then I forgot how cheap the food is there, dude. I spent like $4 for a big fucking bowl. So I did that. A few hours go by, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to look for them. And then I went to Shinjuku, and originally I was gonna try to meet up with Oshi, Azura, and Blythe, but they're all the way in like the fucking, I think like the east side of Tokyo, like across like the big body of water or whatever. And when I looked at it, I'm like, there's a bus and all this shit to get over there. I was like, dude, fuck that. I'm just going to wait for them to get over here. Because everyone was going to meet in Shinjuku. I was already in Shinjuku. So what's funny is, what do I do? Well, like, while I'm bored, dude, I fucking ate again. I got fucking katsu curry. I got katsudon. And I was like, oh, this shit's so good. But I think it was a tourist trap, because I spent like 15 USD on my fucking thing. And I was like, nah, this is a fucking tourist trap. But it was still fucking good. I'm not going to lie. It was still good. Then, like, fucking... I think 2 hours later is when I met up with, I stood in front of the Airbnb hotel, whatever, and I was getting so tired because my sleep schedule, the fucking time zone change and all that shit. What is it called? Airflow? What is it called? Jet lag, fucking airflow. The jet lag was like fucking me up. What the fuck are we doing? So like the jet lag was fucking me up, and like I hadn't slept at all. I barely slept on that fucking plane, dude. I swear, like there's like a good 2 hours on that plane where I did the raw dog meme where I just stared at the fucking map because I could not fucking sleep on that fucking plane, dude.
Same.
Oh my god, I thought it was crazy.
Oh,
dude.
No, genuinely, because I couldn't fucking sleep in my plane. I have no fucking internet or anything shit like that. Like I'm literally just like, oh, dude, I remember, like, I was so fucked up on my plane that I ended up, like, pulling up the seat thing and then, like, passing out, like, on Mama's lap with my legs, like, hanging out into the fucking into the
Oh
walkway
my
of the plane,
God.
and like a lady was like, "Mm, can you please move your legs?" And I'm like, "Oh," and I like fucking like pull my leg in. I'm like, so I'm basically like huddled up like on Mama's lap, like trying to sleep, and then I'm like, I can't sleep, it's too uncomfortable. And I get back up and I'm just like fucking staring at the map. I'm just like, dude, it's just I
What do
feel like
you
I was
do?
like crazy.
Dude, I had internet and I was still fucking bored because I think the internet was just good enough to like scroll through Discord, maybe kind of Twitter, but really slow. I couldn't even load fucking YouTube videos. Dude, I was going fucking crazy, dude. I was like, oh, like a 14-hour fucking flight, dude. So going back to what I got Katsudan, fucking yeah, I'm jet lagged as fuck. I'm literally like standing in front of the fucking Airbnb hotel, whatever, because at that point, Azura, Blythe, and Oshi were like meeting up with me. They're like, dude, we'll just stand in front and we'll meet you. And I'm like, dude, I'm literally like, wait, how do I? Dude, I'm like doing this shit, dude. I'm literally like standing and like falling asleep standing. And like, I think I was there for like, dude, I was standing for like 40 fucking minutes. And I see, again, 2 white boys and 1 black person. And I'm like, well, I know that one's Oshi, but I was like half awake. And like before I registered that it could have been
I'm so
them.
glad you struggled with this too, because I was like, I don't know who's who.
Dude, well, it was worse for me because I literally had just woken up and I'm like, huh? And like Oshi goes up to me and Oshi's like, hey, and I was like, hey, and I'm like, I was like, wait,
Who is this
them?
weirdo?
I was like, oh, it's them, and I'm like, Oshi. So I was like, oh, I give Oshi a hug, and then Blythe and Azura, I was like, well, because Azura was like, dude, I'm Asian as fuck, and I'm like, dude, you're the whitest Asian I've ever met.
Oh my god, I sound not crazy. It wasn't just me.
Dude, I remember looking at Blythe and being like, Azura, and he's like, nah, dude, and I was like,
You did it too.
I did it too. So it was like waking up, being confused on who was who, and then even then I'm like, I'm sorry guys, this is a very bad introduction. I'm very fucking tired.
We both had bad intros.
They literally caught me fucking in the middle, like sleeping, standing up. So then yeah, fast forward, we go to the fucking McDonald's once you guys get there, and we fucking so for context, now you know I ate not once, not twice, but a third time. By the time I got to Japan before all you guys, when you gave me that fucking burger, that was the third meal I already had.
Oh my god, dude. What?
Dude.
Third fucking meal.
You guys don't get it. It's always been like known that like, oh, Alex loves food. Alex loves eating. Alex is always hungry. But, fucking, dude. It literally got to a point where like there was like one of the last days where we're walking around like I think like Akihabara, and I'm like, Shibbi, I'm hungry. You're like, I know you're hungry. I heard you. Dude, I said it like 6 more times within an hour. I'm like, I'm so hungry. You're like, I know, Alex. Can you wait? Like, dude, I was getting on your fucking nerves because I was fucking starving, and you saw on that trip how much I could fucking eat, dude. Like.
There was this one moment that you know very well, but but I've never explained it fully. It was like this fucking moment where I realized, oh shit, like I'm gonna be like looking after this motherfucker, aren't I? Because I forget what was happening, but he was a little drunk or something. I think Alex was, and he was like stumbling around, and then I had his arm. And he almost stumbled into the fucking road or into like a sign, and I went like, yeah, and then he goes, ugh, and he fucking he like walks just out of it, and then right after he's like, oh my god, you saved my life, dude, I'm fucking hungry, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Don't put you here to test me.
Oh my god, dude, I'll never forget. So the next night. So the first night was just meeting up. It was like day 0. So day 1, you know, we all sleep in the same fucking hotel. We did whatever we did that whole day. I introduced you guys to Nacho, and you guys were like, "Yo, this dude's chill as fuck," which was another cool thing because it was like I wasn't gonna be the guy that's like, oh, let me just fucking shove this person that's not part of the group and like hang out with us. I pretty much was like, oh, I have an IRL I'm like linking up with, and he's like, yeah, but you guys were tag him along, and then. It wasn't just like, because the group kind of was like 2, sometimes 3 groups. We would split depending on like plans and stuff. It wasn't just like the Shibbi, Mao Mao, Oshi, Azura group, Alex group likes Nacho. Everyone was dude, this motherfucker cool as fuck. Everyone liked him. So we did like Shinjuku activities. We fucking went to the Pokemon Center, like some JoJo store, just fucking everything, which is also crazy because we did skits in the Shinjuku fucking walking place, the walking center, the big giant street. So being there in person with all of us, I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy. Because, like, I mean, I'd been there before, but being there with you guys after we, like, taken so many photos and, like, skits and stuff in that Shinjuku fucking world.
Oh, so cool.
I was just like, dude, this is fucking sick. But what I was getting at was later that night, we planned to do yakiniku. So, like, imagine, like, Korean barbecue, but fucking Japanese. And I'm pretty sure it was Nacho was the one that found the restaurant for us. Because we were like, what's a place that can fit, like, 7, 8 people? I was trying so hard not to say it, make a 6, 7 joke.
Yeah. So close, dude, so close.
But, like, yeah, because we had, like, 8 or 9 of us. I'm losing track, and I'm not going to fucking count. But we had a lot of us. And Japan, most restaurants are pretty small, and you probably shouldn't be that guy that brings, like, 8 fucking plus people.
Small,
it's
dude.
not going to
Holy
fucking
shit.
work out. There are places, but, like, if you walk around and try to find a random place, it's going to get pretty tough. It's like that one last night. But anyways, so, yeah, we got yakiniku, and fucking, Nacho found it. He's like, yeah, I recommend this place. Because Nacho has been to Japan a handful of times. I think that was, like, his 4th time, actually. And he actually speaks Japanese.
Okay, no wonder he was so good.
Yeah, and he speaks Japanese. He, like, studied Japanese, I believe he studied Japanese before English. I believe so.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah. So it was just cool because, we got, he found, like, using his Japanese skills, found, like, it wasn't really, like, underground, but it was a place, like, the average tourist wouldn't have found. And, like, super cool place. And, dude, I still have all the videos of, like, all of us eating there. And so I obviously can't upload it because I don't want to, like, face reveal all of us, but those videos are so, like, they fill me with joy every time I watch them. We're all eating and laughing and, like...
I love the one where you recorded it and it was, like, kind of like the office style, like, recording, and it was, like, all of us being fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And it, like, really shows everyone's personality in each one, because, like, each time it, like, shows someone they're doing something completely different than the other one.
Dude, yeah.
I'm, like, out here, I think I was out here berating fucking Nacho. Like, I was, like, yelling over the stage. I'm like, Nacho, you fucking bitch! I'm gonna kick your goddamn ass! And he's, like, over there, like, aura farming. And then it, like, looks over at fucking Azura, and he's, like, fucking
just
also
minding
aura
his own
farming.
business, and he's just, like, shaking his
Mama's
head.
like doing tricks with his fucking chopsticks. He's like,
he's, like, being cute and shit. Yeah. And fucking, there's, like, I look at fucking Blythe, and he's just, like, mouth full, and he, like does this, like, cute wink and does, like a peace sign while he's fucking chewing. Dude, no, I remember
when you see Anthony, he's, like, trying to call over the waiter because the waiter kept ignoring him because he was drunk. You're like, waiter! The waiter just, like, walked right past him.
Those waiters were fucking, like... They didn't,
so sick of him, dude.
so it was also like, I think it was an extra, I could be wrong, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was like an extra 2,000 yen was like all you can drink. And I was like, excuse me, I was like, yeah, dude, sign me up, I'm fucking in. I'm all in. And fucking,
we are all over the place right now already.
Dude, I know, right? And fucking, what is it? Anthony's like, dude, I will fucking, I don't remember. I think the deal was like, if I had 5 lemon sours, because, like, all you can drink, lemon sour, anything was like all you can drink, because I paid for it. And he was like, if you drink 5 lemon sours, I'll make you another fucking card. Because Anthony, if anyone isn't familiar, Anthony's well known in the VR community space stuff for making, like, the VR chat cards. They're, like, holographic. They're cool as fuck. Like, the physical cards are really fucking cool. Which we have a story that takes place in this bar, which is based off of a real fucking bar we actually went to in Osaka. We'll get to there. So he was like, dude, if you drink 5 lemon sours, I will fucking make you another card of your Miltina. I'm like, dude, I'm all in. So I had already been, like, 1 lemon sour in, so I'm like, cool, 4 more to go, dude. How hard can it be? And I have 2 fucking, I'm on, like, so technically on my 3rd drink, but I didn't get lemon sours, dude. My dumbass was like, I thought he meant, like, anything, so I got, like, 2 rum and cokes or some shit, or whiskey and coke. And I'm like, I'm 2 in, and he's like, how's that going? You've only had 1 lemon sour. I'm like, well, I thought the rule was like 5 drinks. He's like, no, dude, it had to be lemon sours. I'm like, dude, go fuck yourself. So I continued, and I drank all, like, 5 lemon sours in total, but it was like 5 lemon sours and, like, 2 rum and cokes. So I was plastered. I was plastered. We were being so loud, and I was like, dude, we're being those tourists. But, like, I kind of, dude, I'm not gonna lie, it was our first, like, true night together. I was just having a good time, dude. I was like, I don't care, dude. It was a good time. I think that was the drunkest I got on the trip. I never got that drunk ever again. But we were like, Dude, Mao just recently sent me the video because I was asking Mao to send it to me. That was the same night when we're walking back. We were being loud as fuck, but I was being like belligerently loud. I think that's when you stopped me.
That was
from,
the one
like,
where you did the Doflamingo laugh, right?
Yeah, dude, my drunk ass was like doing Doflamingo, and then it turned into like Blackbeard because I was so drunk. I was doing like two characters, and I think that was the night where like I almost like ran into the street, and you fucking pulled me, and I was like, you fucking saved me.
I pulled you.
I'm hungry.
Like,
When are we eating?
You're like, oh,
no,
anyway.
I just realized that was after Yakiniku, so it's like this motherfucker just like all you can eat me, and you're still hungry, dude.
That's when I started getting on your ass about it, and I started realizing that like I'm gonna have to fucking look after you.
Dude, that shit was so fucking fun. Oh my god, dude, that was like, honestly, I want to say like that was one of the best nights, but then there's like 20 other like that was the best nights because the following night
there's so many of those. That was the best nights too.
The following night, me and Shibbi we have a friend of mine called KSK. I call him Cheesecake because it just sounds cuter, and he doesn't mind. He's part of the Psyapple community. I've met him through Reika and Yossi. So, we last year when I guess now last year and in 2024 when I went to Japan with my family and stuff, we got okonomiyaki together. We're supposed to go to the restaurant that we went to last year together, but it was like reserved for like a wedding. Like the whole restaurant was reserved. So when we were planning for this one, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be there again, and like, can you help me like make a reservation? Like me, Shibbi, Reika originally was gonna go, but she couldn't make it. And then like Yossi, and yada yada yada. He's like, yeah, I'll make a reservation. So like we actually, no matter what happened, we had a reservation, so we're good. Reika had to dip, so Oshi filled in, and that was another fun fucking night. Oh, and Nacho fucking joined us, and it was your first time having, you and Oshi's first time having okonomiyaki. We fucking tore that shit up. The fucking JP friends, so like Yossi, Taisai, and fucking Keisuke, they're all like, they kept looking at me, and like Nacho's like, dude, they want you to eat more. They're just saying order more. I'm like, dude, I can eat more.
Oh, and that's why I took that really good video of you.
Wait, you have a video of me from that night?
Yeah, I have plenty of videos of you that night. I have the video where the guy, so he had his fucking okonomiyaki, and this guy is like, okay, tell me when you want me to stop, right? He said,
the
say
cheese?
stop when you, and he's like, say stop when you want me to stop, right? And he just keeps going, right? And Alex is doing this. He's just, for those who can't see, he's like nodding up and down. He's just smiling, and I'm like,
God damn.
I'm good.
I ain't complaining. Oh, do we stop? Daijoubu. Yeah. Keep going.
I look at like Taisai, I'm like, and then we look back, I look at Keisuke, I look back, he's still going, and then I'm like, are you gonna say stop? And Alex is like, huh? Oh, what? Oh,
yeah. Because Nacho's translating, he's like, yeah, they're not gonna stop till you say stop, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I stood there for like another 5 seconds, and like fucking dude, Yossi and all of them are like, they're laughing because I'm such a little gluttonous American, dude.
Big Mac Alexson.
Dude, I remember in that table, you're like, Nacho, translate for me. Say, how do I say Alex is gluttonous? And you would try to repeat it for Yossi. And like,
he translate this, and I just insult Alex, and then everyone would fucking erupt in laughter.
And even though your Japanese was so like butchered and like all over the place, like they got the point, and they're just laughing at you, dude. And like, you know what's funny? The whole shredded cheese mount okonomiyaki, that was like the second or third one that I had. Dude, I was being fat as fuck that night, dude. And what's crazy is after, like, by that point, I was forcing myself to finish it with Nacho. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking die. And Keisuke's like, he's like, mote desu ka? Mote, like more? Should we order more? I was like, dude, no, dude, I'm dying, dude. That motherfucker thinks I can actually eat like Luffy. I'm like, dude, I can eat a lot, but like, I have limits, brother. Like, I have fucking limits. I need you to fucking relax, dude. Dude.
I remember I hit you with that shit too, dude. I was like, when are you gonna eat one? You're like, dude, I can't.
And you know what's funny? That was the same night we did bar hopping. Like Mao and the rest of them.
That was the same night. Yeah, that was the same night. We went down to that We walked into a random bar that Yossi walked us into, and it was fucking you go down like a very very scarily long flight of stairs, and you end up in this like bar that's basically an entire underground town is how it's themed, and it was fucking insane, dude. There's like signs, piping, like fucking like there was like a fucking fake sky above you and shit. It was like, dude, it was so weird. It was like some Skyrim shit.
It was basically like, you know, when you walk into like an alley and there's like different like bars or like kiosks, like food kiosks. It was like that, but that was in a building. Yeah. So like, and the cool thing was, and I'll post pictures and like, show it off and stuff. The cool thing is I don't know if you remember, but every kiosk, little bar kiosk, had a different menu and different drinks and stuff. Did you know that?
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah,
we just sat down on a random one.
Yeah. And well, also fucking thank God for fucking Yossi, because like, again, even though it was my second time, I still am not from fucking Japan, so I'd just be doing the tourist, like, free ball and fucking trying to find random places, which, in Japan, no matter what you do, you can free ball it for your first, second, third, whatever time, and still have a good time, but Yossi fucking lives there. She lives in Tokyo, so she literally, like, was like, I knew a good place, bro. The first place was, like, pretty cool. It was, like, a gamer bar with, like pretty, like, whatever stuff.
Yeah.
When we got there, I was like, dude, I'm gonna pass out, but like I can't. And so Yossi, and I think Yossi covered my first drink. Yossi's like, what do you want? It's on me. And I was like, dude, give me a Red Bull and vodka. That Red Bull and vodka fucking locked me in so fast. I'm like, I'm fucking ready. Then Mao joined us, and we did another VR phone photo. Oh, dude, sorry, I gotta talk about this. I'll get back to like the color bar, the thing, right? But the bar before this is when Mao joined us, because we're like, oh, we're done with the Okiniyama. If anyone wants to join us. And that's when dude, this was so cute, because like the language barrier was like super rough, but we're just getting our point across. So when Mao joined, I think like Oshi had already introduced like her content and what she does, and like Keisuke and Yossi were like, oh, sugoi. They're like so like interested in like what we did, and then they found out like more about you, and we're like talking about each other, at least you guys, because they know me, right? Then, dude, it was the cutest thing ever when Mao showed up, and like, cause they've never heard of fucking Mao. Like, they're the JP people only know like, you know. So like Mao was like, cause they're like, oh, what's your Twitter? Cause like if they meet people or whatever, they're I don't know if it's like a Japanese thing or just like that group specifically. Like they're very open to like, okay, you're a mutual now, like let's follow each other, especially IRL. They'll be like, oh, here's like, they'll just hand you your phone and be like, oh, like put your Twitter, I want to follow you. So when they saw Mao, they're like, whoa, those numbers are crazy. And they're like, well, what do you do? And Mao like showed the YouTube channel, and they fucking lost their shit, dude. That made me so fucking happy. I'm like, this is so cute. They're like, oh, so
because they saw us, right? And we're like these fucking macro celebrities, right? But then like showing off Mao is like, it's always like my favorite thing, because it's like serious. That's some serious shit.
Yeah. If you,
and they saw that, and they were like, oh, fucking rubs their little bastards. What the? Like, they were fucking mind blown at that.
In terms of like, I guess YouTube, specifically like YouTube followers or subscribers, like for you and Oshi, you guys are like fucking like worst generation supernovas, and fucking Mama's actually like a Yonko, dude. Oh, it was dude. It just made me cool. It made me so happy, because it's like you know, like especially because there's such a language barrier, and they're just being so welcoming, and like everyone's like getting along, and it's to me, it's like I've never thought a language barrier. I've been saying this for fucking years, since I met like Apple, Yossi, and all them. Like there could be such a big language barrier. There's nothing that a little alcohol and like a little small talk can like get you really far, dude. Especially because they're such good people, dude. I know, like, factually, kind of, sort of, I don't know, maybe I've just gotten lucky with my experiences. People are always like, oh, be careful when you go to Japan. They're really, like, xenophobic. They like, hate fucking foreigners, which, I mean, a lot of the boomers do. I get it. But, like, I guess, I don't know if it's, like, maybe if you just don't act like a straight asshole tourist, or if, like, maybe I'm lucky, but all my JP friends are, like, some of the most inviting, friendly, caring fucking people, dude. It's like, it's such a good fucking feeling.
I said something to a friend recently. I said when we all went to Japan, I think we made some foreigners realize that some locals think that foreigners aren't too bad, and then we made some other locals think that foreigners are the worst thing ever because
dude.
we made some really, really good impressions on some locals, but then we also like kind of made some really bad impressions. I don't know if I've really ever told you this story. I think you were there,
The train.
but it was this time where the train was definitely one of them. But I think this is the worst thing that we did in Japan. It was when me and Oshi. We had our umbrellas and we had our arms around each other and we were skipping through the fucking street, right? And then I did Oshi's umbrella, like the hook that you grab onto, hooked someone's leg and fucking like almost tripped them while we were tripping, and she would like turn around, she went, "Gumen." She kept fucking saying sorry, and I'm like out here and like, dude, I would have felt bad, but I found this shit fucking funny. I'm like covering my mouth like the I Show Speed gif. I'm like
if you laugh, you go to hell, dude.
Dude, and it's like it's so funny because it's something that like will haunt Oshi for the rest of her days, and it's something that I like am like lying asleep at night, and then it fucking plays in my head, and I just start laughing.
Dude. This is my first time hearing that. That's fucking hilarious. That's unfortunate, but that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and I mean he was chill about it, but like
That's
fuck
good.
yeah, that was pretty bad.
And
then obviously the one time we were on the train,
one I
and
was
I
there
think
for,
we were
yeah.
being a little too loud. And
No, honestly,
some-
I'm gonna be real. We weren't being loud. We were just giggling, and it's like in Japan they're so antisocial and to themselves, and we respected the rules. Like I think we were good tourists, but there was just one train ride where there was something that was making us laugh, and we're just like. we just kept laughing back and forth.
It's because you and me would keep laughing at that show. I remember. I almost remember the joke, but like I know that you and me would go into like hysterical laughing fits like constantly.
Dude, I don't remember what was making us laugh, but we were fucking dying, dude. And we were really trying our best to hold it in. So it's not like we're like on the fucking trains, but we were like. We were trying so hard to hold it in, dude. We're trying really hard, but dude, this one fucking lady, I don't even think she was that old. She had to be like mid-20s, early 20s, if anything.
Oh, she was like young as us, yeah.
Yeah, dude, she was like on her phone, just giving us you specifically the death stare. I was like, ooh, blue hair, blue hair, and fucking being loud. Oh, she fucking hates you. I'm telling you, she was subtweeting you on her fucking little Twitter account, dude.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
It's absolutely. Like, ooh, these fucking tourists piss me off. I fucking assure you, dude.
I hate blue-haired tourists.
Oh my god,
yeah,
dude.
I did. Definitely birthed the transphobe that day. I don't know. Oh man, but
I do.
Funny.
One of my favorite good impression locals stories, like good impressions we left on locals. I'm gonna skip around a bit because there's just too much to talk about everything. So I'm just gonna skip around. But one of my favorite stories. We're gonna skip a little bit to when we went to Osaka, and there's two JoJo bars.
Let me explain first before you don't lose your train of thought. What we did do, right? This is something that we forgot to mention, is that we went to Tokyo, Osaka. We were gonna go to Kyoto, but we stayed in Osaka. But we did go to a lot of places in Kyoto, Hiroshima, back to Tokyo. Yeah. So we did like a little bit of a loop.
It was around, 3 days Tokyo. Originally, it was gonna be 3 days Kyoto, 3 days Osaka, but we did 6 days Osaka, and then we traveled to Kyoto whenever we needed to because it's right there.
Yeah, bullet train was fast.
Then we took a bullet train. Then we took another one to Hiroshima for 3 days, and dude, I could do a whole. Oh, don't get me started. Hiroshima was like my favorite. Hiroshima was so good.
Oh god, I'm burping. Yeah. Hiroshima was my favorite. Oh my god.
And then,
even though I showed up sick as fuck, but yes, that's important for you guys to know, is that it was kind of like a round trip where we would like go to fucking Hiroshima and then fly back. But anyway, continue your story.
So skipping around, when we were in Osaka, we were very close. We were like a 15-minute walk from Dotonbori, which is like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a city, a big city. It's the city that has the poster of the Olympic sky like this. Very, very iconic Japanese culture stuff, I guess.
Like Times Square a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm like, would I compare this to Times Square? I mean, it was, dude, that shit was more packed than Times Square. I'll tell you that.
I fucking.
I didn't get to eat anything when I was here.
I saw Spider-Man and like a bunch of shit like in the same shot, dude. Like I would walk down the street and I would just see like the craziest characters like all at once, like not even just like one after the other, like all at once. It was crazy.
Dude, dude, I'm sorry. I miss Osaka. Osaka was so good, and I want to go to Dotonbori if there's like a time where there's less tourists, because like I think Dotonbori would be so cool if it wasn't like as packed, and there's like so much food to try in Osaka. So, anyways, there was 2 JoJo bars, and one of them I had already been to. One of them was a ramen one that was really fun, but the one I wanted to talk about was specifically like a bar, and this bar was really cool. I don't know if the lady owns it or if she's like the mascot account runner or something. She was this gorgeous Japanese woman, and she was so fucking nice to me, Shibbi, Oshi, Azura. Our first time, because we went 2 times. I wanted to keep going, but you guys were like, dude, we gotta try different places. I was like, oh, I miss my queen. But and Mama was with us too, both times, I believe, right? Yes, Mama was with us both times. So
I think the JoJo bar nights are what got Mao into alcohol. That changed this man's life.
Really? I think it did. Yeah. So okay, JoJo bar, they serve alcohol, and I'm gonna put photos and videos right here. I need you guys to fucking see this. It was like the coolest fucking shit ever. Especially because even though I'm known for being the One Piece guy, before One Piece, JoJo was my autistic hyperfixation, and now I'm getting Toast and Leffy into JoJo's. And I'm like rekindling my love for JoJo's. I love JoJo's. I fucking love JoJo's. But the coolest little gimmick of the bar is the bar would make you anything. Like if you want to like rum and coke or a fucking old fashioned, they'll make you anything because it's like a bar. Like you literally order anything. And of course they have a menu, so if you don't know what to order, you can But the gimmick was you could name any character, stand. Anything that exists from the show, you could name it, and they would make a fucking drink. If you wanted a gyro Zappelli, which Mama ordered, they made I think it was basically like an old fashioned with like a metal icy ball in the middle, and like the cup would fucking spin. Cool as shit.
Spin.
Golden ratio, the perfect spin.
I remember the second time we went to that bar, I ordered D4C, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap from Part 7. I'll skip the spoilers.
Wasn't that the shots?
It is a stand user that basically interdimensional has different versions of him that he can pull into like his own dimension and stuff. Basically, TLDR. So for the shot of that, I'm like, well, what could they possibly do with it? They gave me 4 fucking shots of gin, and I fucking hate gin. And I was like, oh, dude, I can't fucking do this. I can't do it. And what's funny, because she's like, Daijobu, like, she's like, spoke very little English, but just enough to like get by, right? And she's like, Daijobu, it's like, it's strong. I'm like, Daijobu. I was like, it's fine. I can handle strong. When she said strong, I thought she meant like, a mixed drink. It's gonna be pretty strong. I was not expecting 4 fucking shots of gin, and I was like, oh, dude. I did like 2 of them, and I was like, you're looking at me like I'm fucking dying of fucking COVID or something.
Did I end up having one, or did you take?
Yeah, you took one from me. You're like, do you need help? And I was like, yes, dude. I was like, dude, I'm not doing 4 shots of fucking gin. You got me fucked up. So you had one.
It was pretty disgusting. I have one too.
Because gin is so bitter. I don't like gin unless you mix it right and basically like use it for like a Long Island, right?
I can't wait to get to the fucking Tiki-san bar.
We're getting there because
we get back to the gin stuff.
It's always gin.
I'm saying, dude, that was a theme of our fucking trip. Is that every single time we'd get a drink that doesn't say what's in it, it was fucking gin, and me and Alex realized that we do not like gin at all.
Gin. And we kept
gin. Specifically us, it was just us. Like if there was a thing and we'd get drinks, I'd be like, oh, it's gin. You and me, only gin.
So what was it? The D4C drink was literally 4 shots of gin. You took 1 shot for me, and I was like, was it? I don't know if you remember this, but it wasn't just 4 shots of gin. What made it like unique is every shot of gin was a different brand of gin, actually. Because it's like the different versions.
That was the main gimmick.
Like, that's so cool. Then like I got like fucking Azura only like ordered Speedwagon every time. She's like, "What do you want?" He's like, "Speedwagon." Like I was like, "Dude, this is your 5th Speedwagon, dude." It was cool. There's so many drinks. I'll show them all on screen and try to like name them all. I'm pretty sure I got like a Dio. I got a Golden Experience.
Show this one. The Made in Heaven. That shit
Made
was
in Heaven.
fucking good
You got
because
that
it
one?
was this colorful, like, yeah, I got the Made in Heaven and it was colorful and made with like a bunch of glitter and it was like, it looked like a
Yes!
fucking like a potion, dude. It was
looked
crazy.
So fucking cool.
I think that was my favorite, I think. I don't remember which one was exactly my favorite. I probably said on my Twitter, I forgot at this point.
I wanted to post more, but I was like trying really hard not to spam, but at the same time, people are like, this is literally the coolest shit ever. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Everyone kept coming to me and being like, dude, I'm fucking so jealous, man. Your Twitter looks so fun.
Dude, I love, I know the meme was like, dude, look at Alex being a Facebook mom, but like, dude, if I wasn't a Facebook mom, I wouldn't have come back to people being like, dude, you look like you had fun. It's like, yep, this is what I like to, if I'm paying for my trip, I'm gonna do whatever I want and take photos, and I got all my memories and stuff saved. But yeah, I was definitely, definitely flexing the trip and all the cool stuff. And I also wanted to like show all my mutuals.
We
and
did
friends,
as
like, what
many
we were doing.
VR chat card / photo like
Yes.
photos that we could, where it's like basically we'd get our character and we'd all put it around in a circle because we kept meeting like new people and all that, and we kept retaking it.
Yeah, we did.
It was awesome.
I'm gonna. Oh, before I skip to the Tiki-san bar, I do want to say, because we brought up this, we brought up the JoJo bar specifically because we were talking about like good impressions and stuff. So one thing I thought was so cool, the wonderful, gorgeous bartender. And you want, maybe I'll put the social, so if you guys want to like look at the pictures of their bar and stuff. Fucking dude, she's such a sweetheart. Super nice to us the first night. The second night, we came back, and because we followed them on our socials, she, or the page, or I'm pretty sure she runs it, but the page and her like followed me and Shibbi back on our Twitters and Instagrams, and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. When we got back the next day, she was like, "Eto Shibbi," and you're like, yeah, oh my god, because well, the blue hair gives it away. And then she looked at me because I think it's like there wasn't anything to go off, so it was more like the other person I followed that like. I think she read the room that like we were both friends and both the creators that she knew, because she didn't whatever, right? And then she was like, oh, and you're Alex. I'm like, yeah. I was like, oh my god. And she was just like making small talk with us. We couldn't talk like deep conversation because, you know, language barrier, but we both knew like.
I felt like it's so nice to walk into a bar and feel like you're friends with the bartender.
Dude, it really felt like
the first
that.
time I probably had that.
It was nice, dude, and it was so cute because like I think she complimented your hair, and like just the fact that she remembered you and was friendly with us again was like,
dude, yeah.
It's like
we were talking about like content, VTubing, like a bunch of stuff.
I think that's
she was like super into it.
I think even Oshi, the second night we went there, Oshi was showing off her content.
She was dumbfounded
like,
by Oshi.
Yeah, she was like, oh, VTuber, and we're like. Yeah. So that if you
oh my god, I just remember the funniest thing about that night where I was like I was introducing everyone. I was like Alex, like DJ, VTuber, like content creator, and I'm like, yes, VTuber, Oshi, animator, and then I forgot to mention Azura, and then like he like peeks over behind Oshi and he's like, dude, why the fuck did you introduce me as a VTuber? And I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot.
Poor guy.
That was funny.
So I recommend if anyone watching this, if you go to Japan, specifically Osaka, please go to. I'm gonna skip the ramen bar story because we gotta fucking keep this going. But there's a JoJo ramen bar. Check that out. But specifically, check out the JoJo bar. I think it's I don't remember the name specifically, but I'll post the links and stuff.
This podcast is definitely gonna make us sound like some alcoholics because we're telling all the bar stories.
I know, right?
That was some of the best moments.
They were so many good experiences, dude. That bar was an experience. Please go to that bar if you're ever in Japan, in Osaka. It is worth your time, and you'll probably go more than once if you have the opportunity. But speaking of bars in Osaka, we're going to finally get to I think one of the best nights of the whole fucking trip, specifically because we had like 8 or so people in our group, so like as much as we wanted to do like, oh, we could do all of this with all of us, it's kind of hard. It's just like factually, it's kind of hard to get everyone to do everything together. People want to split off, do this and that, and that's fine. But like just even for like planning for dinner or stuff, like I said earlier in this episode, it gets hard to like Japan. Bars are small or whatever, so you gotta like really know what places can fit this many people. So everyone was all like tired and just like ready for one last stop, and I was like, hey, let's check out this VR chat bar. I know the owner. He opens up at like 8, and let's fucking go there. And we got there. I think not that like anyone was like grumpy, but people were like kind of like, fuck, like I don't know if I even want to fucking do a bar right now. Everyone was kind of like some people were like out of it, but we all got to this bar and the fucking vibes flipped. We met the bartender. The bartender is Tiki Rez. I call him Tiki-san. I've known him for, I think we're getting close to 4 years. I've known this guy. I met him through Reika in the JP community in VR chat. Lovely guy. And I believe he just opened up this bar. So the bar we're in right now is Tiki-san's bar. This is the bar he has an actual.
Yeah, uploaded this into VR chat.
Uploaded this.
WordPress. Please.
Is very cool. I'm gonna like move a little bit, but this table right here, I was sitting right here, and Shibbi was right here.
Left corner.
Like literally, it is like word for word, bar for bar. This is the same exact layout. It was cool as fuck, and that was.
And the coolest thing about this bar is because it is obviously not a VR chat bar, but it's based off of his VR chat character and him. He really poured all of his personality into it. So I don't think it really shows us. The one thing that this bar is missing is that he had like 3D printed out versions of his model, like on the shelves. He had like VR chat screenshots around. He had like his videos playing on the video player. All VR chat skits that he's made, just like us. He's a VR chat commentator, just like us, and you should definitely.
I sneezed.
And you should definitely check out his stuff, because it's fucking amazing. He's really good at editing. Like he's actually really good at editing. And I didn't realize that I actually watched his content before I came to the bar, because you're like, oh, we're going to a VR chat bar, Tiki Rez, and I'm like, oh, I don't like that sounds cool. Like I don't know this guy, but then I get here and I look up on the TV and I'm like, dude, I've seen this shit before. Hold on. And I realized that I've actually been following him for a while. Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's awesome. You know what's cool too? He just makes
really cute little videos in his Mama Hinata.
Dude, he was so friendly too, because he's like, do you guys make videos? I can put your guys' videos on the screen, and he put Anthony's videos, your videos,
Yep.
Oshi's videos. I don't really have like widescreen videos that I've made that were like not long form videos, because you guys have like music videos and like shorter things.
Yes.
But he let me play like Dubzu's birthday set from like 2023, and I was like, can I put this until someone finds another video? He's like, sure. Played for like 20 minutes. That was fucking cool. It was just so fucking cool.
I was putting on like me and Blythe's music video. I put on me and Ness music video. I put on just some Ness stuff just to like, because I just wanted to see her stuff on the big screen, dude. It was like so amazing, dude. Oh my god. Feeling like, because it's a VR chat bar, and he's like, oh, well, if you make VR chat stuff, you can put it up on the fucking TV. And I was like, dude, oh my god.
I'm pretty sure there's like the most like foreigners he's ever had in one setting, and he was not fucking ready for that. He thought it was just me, and I was like, oh, I'm coming with a group, and whoa, dude.
He loved us though. Oh my god.
He loved us,
and
dude.
The highlight, the part of this night that made me really fucking fall in love with Tiki was I don't know if it was like an idea that one of us got or if he offered it, but basically it was sprung this idea that we were going to be able to make custom VR chat drinks based off of our avatars.
That was Anthony's idea.
So
Anthony,
it was Anthony's idea, right?
Yeah.
As we mentioned before, we have cards of all our VR chat avatars, right? And what we did, right, all of us obviously had it. So we line it all up along this table. And then he just one by one was like, absolutely, I can fucking do this. And he one by one just went off like colors, vibe, like all that. And he would just like make a drink for that specific avatar. And then he had it all lined up with the photo there. All lined up with our cards and each drink.
It looks so
and
fucking
I
cool,
swear to
dude.
God, dude, this shit brought a fucking tear to my eye. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like 8 goddamn drinks all made custom to each and every one of us, dude. I don't think I've ever seen a bartender give like that much courtesy to their customers, because that is insane. That is insane. There were other customers there. We weren't the only ones, but they were like also into it. They were like, oh wow, that's so cool. And they like moved aside for us to do this little experiment, I guess is what we were doing. It was fucking awesome. I felt amazing.
It was so sick, dude. And like it's just cool because like this isn't like I don't know how to say this without it. This is not like a bragging way, but it's just genuinely like this is such like a special experience, because like this is not something you could get if you're just a regular tourist and go anywhere and go to a bar. This was because we have some connections, we have some people that like could speak Japanese, and the like Anthony pitching the idea in the first place, and like having such like something like that would just not happen if you're just the average tourist. Like this took like the power and like effort of like everyone working together, like
definitely powered by just how nice people are in Japan
just everyone
as
getting
well.
along
Like
and
people are like, especially bartenders, they're just so nice. Bartenders in my country fucking mean, dude. They don't give a shit about you. But it felt like in Japan, dude, they really are nice. Like when we left, he walked us out, even though he had customers in his bar. He walked us out the front, down the elevator, and took a photo with us out the front of the bar, and left his bar unattended for like a whole 5 minutes, just so he could like talk shit, be courtesy, like walk us out. Like, it really felt amazing. Like truly,
I love him so much. And I was
visit so back, and I'll be there. That'll be one of the first places I go to the second I find.
I told him, I said, I'll be back. We will be back. And he was like, I'll see you again soon. And I was like, yes,
we'll be back with better Japanese.
I fucking hope so. That's one thing I need to lock in this year. I wanted to learn more Japanese, and you know, everyone's like, oh, it's fine. Yossi's like, it's fine. Daijoubu, the fucking Keisuke, all of them. But it's like, no, I want to, you know, like, yeah, I want to hold a conversation with them the way I can, like how we talk, you know, like this, you know.
Yeah.
But we are almost at the hour mark. We have like 5 minutes. Time fucking flew.
I want to go over my one last bar story that I think definitely is worth going over.
Let's go. We can also always continue Japan stuff in another episode if we ever need to, because there's too much. There's too much. Yeah.
So just to get all the bar stuff out of the way, I think this is like the story that I absolutely have to tell. Not mentioning how amazing Hiroshima was and all that, apart from me being sick and all that. But I show up to Hiroshima, I'm deadly sick. I end up healing through Azura looking after me and like drawing me a bath and all that. And I think later that night, I kind of got like this new life kind of like shot into me with just a fucking ton of goddamn headache medicine, like strong American headache medicine that he had left and all that. And I was like, holy shit, I'm actually alive. I want to experience Hiroshima. We go out, me and Mama. We go out at, I think it was like 12 a.m. Like fuck ass late at night, right? And we're like, this is going to be the last thing that we do, right? We're walking down the red light district of Hiroshima because that's around where our hotel was. And then there was this point where we were walking down. We look up at like the buildings. Like, oh my god, the buildings are so cool. And then me and Mama stop and we're like, holy shit, do you fucking see that? And we see a fucking a fucking Cyberpunk 2027 sign. And then there's this like giant window, and we see a Lucy cosplayer just in the window. And we just see her like serving drinks, and me and Mama look at each other and we go, "What the fuck is that? Is that a goddamn Cyberpunk bar?" And we like look at each other and we go, "Do we have to go in? We have to go in." And we go in, and oh my god, this is my like I don't know if like this is my favorite bar or what. They were all so good, but this is like the coolest looking bar I was at the entire night, dude. It genuinely looked 1-to-1 to like something that would exist within the game.
That's so sick.
Like all these wires, all these LEDs, like things from the game. The entire menu was all like based off the cyberware. Like it would be like all your cyberware, and like all the drinks were based off like people in the bar in Cyberpunk 2027. All the legends, the quote unquote legends in the game, have drinks made after them. All those drinks were made 1-to-1 at this bar. It was literally perfect. And when we walked in, because obviously I think all of them are definitely a fan of Cyberpunk, they fucking loved me and Mama because we had bright colored hair.
Right, yeah.
Piercings and all that. So they were like, oh, so good. Like the second we walked into the bar, it was so into it. And we're like, okay, well, this is going to be a fucking thing. We sit down. She greets us. She's like, oh, where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And my phone is on like 10%. And I'm like, oh shit. Like I've got to like translate. And I'm just passing my phone like back and forth between the bartender, like with just like Apple Translate on it, and we're just like having a conversation. And she was saying like, oh, like she loves our looks, like she gave us free snacks because we like they liked how we looked, and they were like, oh, you look like you're from Cyberpunk and like all that shit. And we're like, she was like, oh, are you dressed up like for this bar? And we were like, no, we just look like this. Yeah. So funny. And then I was having a one-on-one conversation, dude. I'm like deathly sick. I'm like pretty sure I'm like fucking high off like painkiller medication at this point. And I'm like having a fucking conversation with this like salary man, like to my right, just back and forth, right? And he's like, oh, oh, you're cosplaying a cyberpunk character, because that's what the joke was. And then he was like, oh, I'm cosplaying a salary man. And I'm like, wow, give me a spin. What was it? Guru. Yeah, I was like, guru. And I mean spin. And he like got up, he fucking struck a pose and like spun around. And all the whole bar was going like, yeah. It was one of those bars. It wasn't like chill or anything. It was like absolutely fucking chaotic. Like everyone was talking, people were standing,
I missed
like we were all screaming
dude.
and like doing bits.
Fuck.
Dude, it was so fucking funny. And obviously after a bunch of fucking around, trying all the goddamn drinks and all that, taking photos, we took photos with the bartender and all that. It was another one of those times where the bartenders fucked with us so heavy that they walked us out of the bar, left their goddamn customers, and they were like, oh, we like want to say goodbye to you. And they like walked us out and they go like, oh, sayonara, like come back again, come again soon, and all that. And it just felt amazing. Oh my God, I love that bar. And the fucking shittiest part about it is only me and Mama experienced it, dude. It's like just in our eyes, only we will know how good that bar was.
Dude. Next time we go to Hiroshima, I wanna go to there. Like, it was funny because I was tapped out that night, and that's when me and Oshi like chilled in the room. We're like, no, me and Oshi will stay, which was nice because me and Oshi had like the deepest conversation about locking in for this year, and we're like, dude, we're gonna lock in so hard, yada yada. So I don't regret it because I had my one-on-one with Oshi, but you guys came back giggling, and I'm like, fuck. I was like, fuck, I just missed out on something good, didn't I?
We were
fuck, dude.
Well, there's a bunch of reasons of why that night was amazing, but that's like for the Hiroshima story when I get like fully into Hiroshima. But that's just the bar.
We'll definitely do.
We did other things on that night that was sick as well.
We could go like honestly like 5 fucking episodes about Japan story. I think it's just the Japan stuff. Whether we continue next episode as like a Japan part 2 or not, I think just all the Japan experiences are probably just stuff that are going to be sprinkled in like episodes for like the rest of eternity. It's like oh, remember this one time in fucking Japan, you know? There's just so much to talk about, dude. Like, we're speedrunning shit, and there's still a million things we can fucking talk about. But it was good.
Absolutely all over the place. I'm so sorry for the bad storytelling here. There's going to be like a kind of like things that we're going to have to go over here. Because not only was there Japan, but there was New Year's, and I think we're literally missing out on like the Halloween stuff that we did. And
yeah.
God, like my 2-month hiatus that happened. Oh, Nest visiting. Nest came to Australia and visited me for another 2 weeks. That was a thing that I went through. Oh my God, there's so much. It's been a busy life, and really do want to go over every story and like actually tell it properly. So we will definitely, but. For a kind of introductory comeback episode, this is the best you're gonna get.
Yeah, I guess we could do that, right? And next time we can go into like the end of the year stuff. We can go into all that next time, end of the year stuff. Because I do want to go over your experience with meeting Nest, the LNJ Awards, which there was so much to talk about there, and then the LNJ New Year's that we did with like 10 plus IRLs or people that met up IRL. There's a lot to talk about, and I'd rather not rush this. All the stories. There's too many stories to like just like, try to speedrun this stuff. And I was telling Shibbi before we started recording, let's keep this episode at like an hour. We're like coming back to it. Let's keep it simple. I don't know if I ever want to like edit a 2-hour episode. The one we did with Oshi was like 2 hours. And I was like, oh, dude, I got it. I was like, dude, this shit's fucking rough, dude. Like, it was fun listening to the whole thing again, but I'm like, fuck, there's still another hour to go through. Just like fucking editing anything I needed, blah, blah, blah. But we said we'd keep this episode an hour, and we'll go over the other things next time. But it does feel good to be back. I was telling Shibbi, we're talking for like a good 20 minutes before we actually started filming. I was like, yeah, we got this. This is easy. I mean, I was like, this is just what we do. We just talk and yap and fucking, you know.
We're gonna yap probably for like another hour after this anyway.
So do you have a little thing to say to wrap this up?
But. Before we go, do please tell us what would you like us to talk about. Please ask questions. We're happy to tell you anything. Japan. Tell us like if you've ever been to Japan. Tell us where your favorite cities were. We will respond in the next episode. All that.
Of course.
Just honestly, just fucking go crazy in those comments, dude. Just fucking go crazy. We really don't care what you say. Just say something.
Go crazy.
It's really good to be back. And also obviously we'll be posting on this new channel. So if you have any suggestions on like what you would like to see from LNJ or Juicebox on this channel specifically, do tell us. Yeah. And yeah.
I had a sneeze coming. I had it. It fucking left me. Fuck, dude. I hate when that happens. And now I look like a fool. Yeah, this is it feels, dude. It feels so good to be back. This was nice. We'll be back. And again, we'll get back on track. It's gonna be bi-weekly, like Jesus, like it always been. And even though we haven't been able to go over the end of the year stuff, I did want to say I hope everyone had a good Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. Me and Shibbi are most definitely looking forward to big things that are coming this year, either big projects or just motivational. Me and Shibbi have, let's just say we've gone through a lot at the end of last year. We're just emotionally, we had our ups and downs. Not. That sounds like we fought. Not like we didn't fight, but we had a lot going on, and like we just so much stuff that we're just like. We're just back. We're so back, and big things are happening.
Actually, talk about my 2-month hiatus.
I can't wait.
Depressive 2 months.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
That was rough, dude. I was like, oh, dude, I can't see you like this, dude. I couldn't take it, dude. But we're so back. We're so back. It's good to be back again. Happy New Year's. I hope everyone has this New Year's. This New Year's is gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to making many episodes with Shibbi, and we got to start thinking about what guests we want to start bringing on here, because yeah, that's totally a thing we could do.
It is. Really do need to get better. All right, well, that'll be it then.
Yeah, let's wrap it here. All right, good night or good morning or whenever the fuck you're listening to this, and Happy New Year's, and see you next time, I guess. Go to Japan. Bye-bye. Go to Japan. You won't regret it. Go to Japan.
Go to Hiroshima.
Go to Hiroshima. It's fucking awesome. See ya. Peace.
Bye bye. Bye bye.